Well, we are focusing on fun things you can do with your family this weekend. How about plans that involve Toledo's unique history and shipping industry? Kate Fineski joins us this morning from the National Museum of the Great Lakes. Kate, great to see you. I hear it's opening weekend for the Great Lakes vessels.
Oh, we are so excited to reopen the vessels. The Colonel James M. Schoonmaker Museum Ship and the Museum Tug Ohio, both great resources and fun for the whole family. You can see them actually right behind me. It's one of the advantages of virtual conversations like this is I get to highlight those vessels right behind me.
You get to show them off in full display. So for those coming out this weekend, I know a lot of families are probably wondering, what can we do this weekend, or take advantage of this nice weather, right? And they've maybe been planning on this. What should they know with your reopening?
Yeah, absolutely. So the museum's been open year round, but tomorrow marks the day when we're going to be opening the museum vessels outside. We are strongly encouraging those that come to visit us to pre-purchase tickets online at nmgl.org. We are still at a limited capacity just to help with our health and safety of the guests. We're keeping it that way. But other than that, we just want you to come on over, have a good time, tour our ships. I would say to allow anywhere between 2 to even more hours, depending on if you're a reader and how much you really like to explore, to get through the entire inside museum and the both vessels outside.
So plan the right amount of time, book your tickets. Those are two things to know. Are there any activities or hands-on learning the museum wants to do this weekend?
Yeah. So one of the things that we do have, and we've had for some time and new last summer, is we have a self-guided tour. This has really helped us to maintain kind of our safety, and we haven't been doing guided tours since the onset of the pandemic, but we've got a downloadable app where you can have a self-guided tour in both of our vessels, and it really helps to make it fun and learn while you're at it.
Kate, that's so exciting. I know I'm a little bit of a history nerd myself, and the idea that I can download an app to take myself through a tour at my own pace, that is really cool. So I know the giant vessel, right, the Schoonmaker, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, of course, is going to be opening, as well as the Tug. You know, for families who've maybe been on one and not the other, can you describe a little bit about what the experiences are like?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the vessel, the large vessel, the Colonel James M. Schoonmaker, is 617 feet. It's ginormous. It's got one of the best views of downtown Toledo and the Toledo skyline that you can possibly look at. And you can experience what life was like on the lakes in the early 1900s. In the Tug, we've worked on continuing to restore that, the Museum Tug Ohio, and it's now in ship shape. And you can go through and check out the galleys and the pilot house in both vessels, and take a look and see what it would have been like to be on one of those vessels on the Maumee River.
You know, it's interesting you say that, because when I was on the Schoonmaker and I was looking in the kitchen, I was kind of wondering, how would they function in here? You know, you see so much metal everywhere, the dining room just off the galley. You know, seeing how life was like is so interesting. So, you know, if families are looking for something to do, this is a great activity. And with making your reservations, one of the things too is you're saying book them so that way you guys can plan. And this also allows people to see all the different artifacts that the museum has to offer also.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, just by pre-purchasing your ticket, you know that the time that you come is the time that you're going to be able to get in with our limited capacity. I'm certain we'll have room for everyone, and it just helps to eliminate that wait. We're excited. It looks like the weather's going to be very friendly for us for our opening day tomorrow, and that's exciting.
Kate, that is wonderful. I hope you have a great opening weekend for the two Great Lakes vessels, and families can come out and enjoy the weekend. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Well,